guys, good morning or good evening. It is Sheree Tarot here today, and the reading for today is for my Leos. I pre-shuffled off screen so we can go ahead and we can get into it. Universe, hi, how are you, universe? What is the message for Leos? I ask that this reading be clear, universe, and let this reading be accurate. What is the message for Leos today? Give me one card, please. Thank you. Okay, so as I was sitting here and I was shuffling, the Tower card came out, so I felt like I needed to take it, Leo, okay? But let's see, what is the message for Leos? I ask that this reading be clear, universe. Let this reading be accurate for Leos, okay? Thank you. Leo, let's see today what the divine has to say to you today. Thank you. Okay. So you have the Tower. Thank you, universe. You have the Tower. You have the Nine of Swords in reverse. You got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Five of Cups in reverse. You have the Seven of Cups. You got the Hermit in reverse. You have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And then you have the Magician in reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles, okay? So, Leo, you could be dealing with an Earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You could also be dealing with a water sign. Or you could be dealing with an Aries, okay? So with this Tower card, okay, this change that is coming with the Tower card, Leo, this quickness, everything is moving in different directions and stuff like that is going to bring in a lot of options. Now, these options that are coming your way, some might be good, some might not be as good. And it's all up to you, Leo, to use your discernment on which way you are going to take and which option is very or better beneficial for you at that moment or at that time. Definitely listen to your intuition and allow the divine to guide you on what your next step should be as this change comes into play, okay? With the Nine of Swords in reverse, no longer stressing, no longer up late at night overplaying scenarios or, you know, doing a lot of daydreaming right now. But also, too, as you are no longer doing so, you isolate yourself. You put yourself alone. You don't want to really be too much with everybody else or people who you have been hanging with, because there's something going on right now, Leo, or some type of energy, should I say, that is going on around you or within you that has made you withdrawn from people, withdrawn from you know, things that you used to like, interests or hobbies, such things like that, okay? But you stopped the overstressing, but now you're kind of very much so in your shell, you know? With this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, you could know, or this could be you with the unsteady balance of emotions. You're not necessarily grounded. Not grounded in how you are thinking, not grounded in what you are feeling emotionally, just not grounded at all. Also, to finances. So there's something in your life, Leo, right now that really needs your attention. As you are isolated right now, or as you feel very alone right now, Leo, take the time to sit back and think about what you are unaligned with in your life at this time. What has you all out of balance or all out of whack? Okay, because this is stopping with the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is stopping your creative flow. This is stopping the passion. This is stopping the spark. This is stopping for new beginnings to come into your life, okay? And yes, you have the Seven of Cups, so you have many choices to pick from, but at the same time, you not being aligned, you not being balanced, you not being self-aware of what's going on with you will stop what is trying to come in for you. With the Five of Cups in reverse, okay? We have accepted and we have realized that we are we are kind of stagnant from the flow that we were once in. So there was a flow that you were once in, Leo. You were able to manifest very easily. You were able to get on track. You were able to maintain focus, things of that nature. And now it's in the reverse. And it has a lot to do with you, Leo, not being in alignment, not really being present with yourself. Yes, you're self-aware, Leo. That's fine. But are you present with yourself? A lot of times people, they become self-aware. They're, I'm self-aware, but you are not present. So where are you at mentally? Where are you at spiritually? You have to be all of that intact. And right now there are some blockages, with the Five of Pentacles that I have shown you earlier. There might have been a past friend or a past family member or a past lover who you gave the boot to, you kicked out. And we're going to really figure out why as such you did what you did. Clarify the Tower for my Leos. The Tower for my... Oh. This change comes... 99 angel number here. This change comes after you have been dissatisfied for quite some time. Okay, so the divine pops up after they have seen and they have heard you being very dissatisfied emotionally in life, or spiritually in life. Okay, I'm gonna say that. And they bring up some options for you, and these options are opportunities. Okay, and these opportunities come after a period of time where you were kind of lost in the sauce, Leo. You did not really know who you were. Like I said, you were self-aware, but you were not present with yourself. So therefore, it was a lot of things that were unbalanced in your life. And also too, there had a lot to do with you not being as caring with yourself and as gentle. And I said this in another reading before. It's easy to give to somebody, but it's harder to give to yourself and actually receive it and be happy with it. I think that's what was going on with you too, Leo. So you need to tap back into who you are and regain balance within yourself. Because once you regain balance within yourself, you regain balance with everything else. Everything else falls in place. Okay, so it was a time where you were dissatisfied, and the Tower comes to shake things up. It comes very suddenly, and now you have all these choices and all these options that reappear or just magically appear in your life, and now you have to choose from them. Okay, clarify this Nine of Swords in reverse for Leo. Nine of Swords. Thank you. So we, Gemini energy, we are no longer stressing or worrying about some sort of love connection, okay? Because we have accepted it. Now you have accepted it, but by you accepting it, Leo, it kind of drew you back into your shell. I don't know what took place in this situation or this love connection. I don't know what happened, but I do know that it caused you to really revert back into your shell and really become closed off. Like I said, with maybe loved ones, friends, or even this person within themselves. You know what I mean? There was a person. There was a person from the past who was emotionally immature, but yet the connection, should I say, was so strong that somebody couldn't quite shake it. Whether it was this person or whether it was you, it was this person that was very young-minded up top, but the connection, the chemistry was very, very strong. You couldn't quite shake it, and it left you or this person feeling very codependent. You have 999 angel number here. Okay, clarify this Queen of Pentacles in reverse for... Hold on, y'all just throwing cards. Wait. Thank you. Okay, so there's a sense of, like I said, you could be very self-aware, but you're not present. And by you being self-aware, and you realizing, hey, I'm unbalanced, but I'm not present at this moment, you are not trying to compromise. And I feel like you're not trying to compromise because you feel like if you compromise now with the 10 of Wands right here, it's too much of a burden for you. You feel like you've been compromising your whole entire life. You've been giving in your whole entire life. You've been trying to, make peace with everything. Leo, you've been trying to be the nice person, or trying to be very fair in a situation. And Leo, you feel like, what has that gotten you? So, Leo, I'm getting a strong sense of right now it's resentment. You're very angry, but I feel like you are angry at the situation, but not the people, if that makes sense. You're not necessarily pointing fingers at who did this or who did what, but I feel like you're very upset about the situation that had taken place. And now you are not trying to compromise whatsoever. And I understand that, but by you not trying to compromise whatsoever at this moment, Leo, because you feel like that's best with you, you want to take back your power, you want to take control, you don't have to do this or you don't have to do that, you're in that mindset. What the Ace of Wands in reverse is blocking some wonderful things for you, Leo. It's stopping some wonderful things for you right now, and the divine is really asking and really saying to you, yes, I know what you have been through was unfair, unjust to you. You didn't deserve that. But at the same time, the divine is also letting you know, Leo, that this is life. So even though you might have got hit with a stray, you didn't deserve it. It's life. Life is going to throw you a curveball, but for you to grow back in your shell with the Hermit in reverse, get very isolated, and then say, I'm done. I'm not going to compromise. You're blocking what you had coming in for you. So get realigned, get balanced. That's what the divine is saying, okay? Clarify this 5 of Cups in reverse for my Leos. Thank you. Okay. So you realize that there was a relationship that needed to part ways. Could have been this Lovers, Gemini energy. There was a relationship that you really seen for what it was, and it needed to part ways. Also too, it wasn't maybe quite the time for you and this person. It was a lot that you had to work on, and it was a lot that this person also had to work on too. And when you two come together and you two are not quite working on what you guys said you need to work on, the divine has a way of separating you so you can actually do what you said you were going to do. And I feel like that's what happened in this case. Somebody was planning action but had no plan. So they were planning for motion and planning to move forward, but had no plan whatsoever. Cancer energy here. And the situation was really left in the air, because somebody wanted to feel like they had leverage or had that access to you by saying, hey, Leo, I'm planning on doing this, I'm planning on doing that, but they never actually succeeded on what they were doing. So I feel like you realized or you seen what the connection was firsthand, and you were able to accept it. Clarify the 7 of, thank you. Okay, so something might come in really, really fast for you, Leo. And when this comes in very fast, I'm getting a sense that you need to be on point. So you do not be deceived by the young and full of energy or full of light that comes your way. Do not be deceived by it, because it can also lead you, 10 of Cups in reverse, it can also lead you to something very unfulfilling. So make sure you use your discernment. What did I just say? I said make sure you use your discernment. The High Priestess came out. Make sure you use your discernment, and make sure you use your intuition, Leo. So pay very attention. Do not get confused if something comes into your life right now or in the future and it's full of life, it seems right, this and that. No, ask yourself, question yourself if you're making the right steps, because it could come in as something else and then it's completely not. Okay, keep that in mind. Clarify the Hermit in reverse for okay. You withdrew after this connection, okay? You withdrew after some sort of connection, okay? And I feel like it has a lot to do with you. Like I said, with the 5 of Cups in reverse and then the 4 of Wands in reverse, you realizing what it was. You and this person, I feel like, were almost you guys almost came together to really show exactly where you were in your spiritual journey, or where you were in your healing process. You seen what this person needed to work on, and this person also see what you needed to work on. And with that being said, you two together were clashing more than what you should have been, or it was a lot of strong chemistry. So it was a lot of clashing at the same time, and the divine separated. I feel like separated at that moment, so you two could really work on what you said you would work on. See, look at this. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Page of Swords in reverse. So this was all talk, no doing. This had a lot to do with codependent energy. This had a lot to do with, I'm going to say what I need to say in order to make you feel as though I'm trying, but in reality I'm not. I have no intent on working on or healing on myself. I just want you to hear it. It was a lot of that on both sides. So you withdrawn from the situation, and by you doing so, it was really the divine's plan. Like, the divine put something in you to say, Leo, withdraw from this. Leo, stop stressing about this. Leo, walk away from this. And Leo, realize what the situation is, So it had a lot to do with that. You two were, I'm strongly getting that you two were meant to come into each other's lives to really show each other what you two needed to work on. Y'all needed to work on something, but not together, but separate. And the divine felt like that was a good way of doing so, to show you like, hey, Leo, you need to work on this, And the other person, you need to work on this too. Clarify this Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse for Leo. Thank you. There could be improvement. There will be improvement. This improvement comes after you realize that you are not stagnant. You are not really stuck. But you are just unbalanced. So it's not that the divine is trying to hold up blessings or hold up good things coming your way. No, it has a lot to do with you being unbalanced. You need to get aligned with who you are. Get back in contact with who you are. It's easy to be aware, but it's not as easy to be present. The divine really wants you to be present and understand that in order for things to flow the way that you are asking, or you are wishing for things to flow, you need to be in that mind space for things to flow to you. You need to be balanced. And when I say balance, I mean, like, listen, when something happens in your life and it's not your ideal of good, do not be so quick to deem it as bad. Okay. Oftentimes we get that confused. If we haven't already made up our opinion that something is good, we deem it as bad. And then now when it happens to us, we are looking at it as a bad situation, a bad person, this and that. Don't deem it as such. Because your opinion is just your opinion. But the thing about it is, you have to be in the flow of accepting the good and the bad of what you say, But in my opinion, nothing is bad. Nothing is bad. It was meant to play out the way it was meant to play. Either it was a blessing or it was a lesson, and still it was a win-win, So you just have to, it's all about your perception on how you view it. How are you going to take it? And that's why, Leo, you really need to get aligned. You need to get back balanced. I feel like I done repeated myself enough times, so I feel like you kind of get the gist. You might not. I don't know. It's all up to you. Clarify the Magician in reverse for Leo. Magician in reverse for Leo. Thank you. All right. So, something was stagnant, no movement, no focus, unbalanced, intentions were not clear. and you dropped it. Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy, you let that go. It was causing burdens, it was causing things to be very unclear and uncertain, so you had to withdraw from that. And the reason why you did so is because you want things to be fair to you. Excuse me. And I think I said that earlier about how you were holding like resentment towards the situation, not the people. You know, the situation being unfair, being unkind to you. You want things to be in order so you can actually move forward. 66 angel number right here. So you can actually move forward. But the thing about it is, it's all up to you if you are going to get back in alignment and be present. Leo, this is the message that I have for you. Until next time, bye.